Module 34, Installation of Mural Indoor. Eminent artist and painter Georges Barak has rightly said, the starting point of a picture for any painter is a matter of colors and form. I believe that the poetry of art, if that is what one may call it, is a matter of animating these forms and colors. After fixing all the elements, shapes, and forms painted in my right techniques, styles, and materials on the thick plyboard, base placed on the ground, duly glued and nailed for final installation on the indoor wall. The first step is to measure the size of the wall with the help of a metallic measuring tape. Points are duly marked with the pencil where this mural has to be installed. Then the dimensions or measurements of actual mural are taken. This should be done properly, considering the fact that is the final mural is not installed in a symmetrical manner. It will in fact be an eyesore and the viewers will not be happy seeing its uneven installation tilting towards one side or the other. It should be kept in mind to leave equal spaces around the outer lines of the mural so that its visual impact multiplies. I have taken my assistant's help to measure the wall from the floor to the ceiling and from the left hand side to the wall to the right hand side. In this wall, we have a small squarish opening which is to be covered underneath the design of the mural. After marking the correct position, drilling is done with a drilling machine to fix strong nails or bolts. According to eminent British author and speaker Ken Robinson, creativity is putting your imagination to work, and it's produced the most extraordinary results in human culture. There should be good amount of drilled holes which will have been holding the heavy mural for permanent fixation. According to Canadian journalist, author and speaker Malcolm Gladwell, the visionary starts with a clean sheet of paper and reimagines the world. I use a screwdriver to fix the screws, and the same is hammered down properly with a hammer. According to American poet and philosopher Henry David Thoreau, the world is but a canvas to our imagination. The mural should be in proper position vertically and horizontally. For fixing the upper curvy shapes, holes should be drilled and screws are fixed into the wall and then covered with the relief like arc shapes. An eminent British playwright, novelist, and story writer, W. Somerset Maugham, has rightly said, imagination grows by the exercise and, contrary to common belief, is more powerful in the mature than in the young. According to eminent Dutch artist Piet Mondrian, the only problem in art is to achieve a balance between subjective and objective. Large curvy shapes can be placed on the chair so that the holes can be drilled into it to fix them on the proper place according to the need of the design. Then one of the curvy shapes is fixed on the top. Use a chair or a stool for standing on it in order to fix the upper form while standing on a bamboo stair. My assistant is lending me a hand in supporting the curvy form while standing on a bamboo stair. This job cannot be done single-handedly. Help of 2, 3 or more persons is required who see and judge to correct joining of the mural and also handling over nails, bolts, hammer, etc. to the person who is fixing the mural. The next curvy shape is also drilled with the drilling machine for fixing the screws. Don't place the plywood shape on the ground for drilling holes. Keep on a stool or chair raised above the ground to facilitate drilling, otherwise the tip of the drill will break. Gently hold the large curvy shapes with two hands and fix them in place. More holes can be drilled on the plywood and the upper shape so that the shape is steadily held stable. This requires some amount of experience and manpower, as installing is as important and difficult as making a mural. An eminent American realist painter and printmaker, Edward Hopper, has rightly said, "No amount of skillful imagination can replace the essential element of imagination." According to eminent American naturalist, author, and philosopher John Muir, the power of imagination makes us infinite. Symmetry should be the key to the installation of a mural. According to eminent American author Napoleon Hill, first comes thought, then organization of that thought into ideas and plans. then transformation of those plans into reality. The beginning, as you will observe, is in your imagination. I place some small squares of plywood to cushion the curvy form to be raised to the level of the painted tiles. According to renowned Canadian writer and founder of Creativity at Work, Linda Nyman, art provides an opportunity for kaleidoscopic thinking. Each time we shift the lens of our perceptions, we gain perspectives and new opportunities for innovation. Some portions of the painted tiles can be suitably overlapped under the raised plywood form. According to legendary Italian painter Leonardo da Vinci, the painter has the universe in his mind and hands. According to renowned American author and scholar Phil Cosinio, inspiration comes and goes. Creativity is the result of practice. To divide the space in the mural, two wooden stripes are fixed horizontally with the nails as per the requirement of the design. Now we have one raised panel between the wooden stripes and another depressed panel below it. More holes are drilled into the wall as per the need. According to renowned Polish sculptor and fiber artist Magdalena Abeknovich, art will remain the most astonishing activity of mankind born out of struggle between wisdom and madness, between dream and reality in our mind. Now the lower panel is fixed under the wooden stripe on the wall. According to legendary Italian painter Leonardo da Vinci, painting is poetry that is seen rather than felt, and poetry is painting that is felt rather than seen. This job requires patience, hard work, and attention, as nothing should be installed in haste. The visual success of mural depends on its proper installation. Bolts are being fixed with a screwdriver on the plywood base. According to the legendary artist Paul César, design and color are not distinct and separate. As one paints, one draws. The more the colors harmonize, the more the design takes form. When color is at its richest, form is at its fullest. As the topmost form of this mural is to be raised, we fix two small squarish thick plywood pieces on the wall, and the circular form is being fixed after measuring from both sides to find the central point of the mural. The central point of the mural should rely with the center of the top form. Now the nails are hammered into the upper circular form of the mural underneath, which we have fixed thick plywood pieces to cushion the upper form. Any dust or residue should be wiped off with the help of a cotton cloth, as sometimes the marks are left while fixing it. And then a coat of clear varnish should be applied on the painting. This way the colors will be fixed and remain bright and waterproof. The other painted tiles are also being cleaned and varnished with the clear varnish. Take the transparent fixative and spray it all over the mural. According to renowned Canadian writer and founder of Creativity at Work, Linda Nyman, art making has an alchemical effect on the imagination. It awakens the senses and sharpens insights, teaching us to think in symbols, metaphors, and to decode complexity so we can perceive the world in new ways. This spray material is a bit toxic. To protect your eyes, nose and mouth, use a cloth mask or fabric mask to cover nose and mouth. And if possible, also wear clear glass spectacles to protect the eyes. Shake the fixative bottle before spraying it on the mural. All parts should be covered properly with the fixative. Take your time to do this job properly. After that, retouching with a soft flat brush can be done on the head of the nails or screws so that they are not prominently visible. I use chisel and hammer tong, make a small groove in order to fit the upper stripe of the last panel, which had a small gap and irregular surface. Hold the panel with the help of the assistant and then proceed on fixing it using nails or screws. The screws should be properly screwed with the screwdriver deeper enough to hold the weight of the mural panel. Both sides should be supported with the nails and screws. Here I have used long screws for installation purposes. The remaining portion of the mural is sprayed with the fixative. Even the sides should be sprayed by this fixative, which gives a permanent shine to the mural. Lots of effort, creativity, and technique have gone into the creation of this wonderful and fabulous mural. After proper installation, it has enhanced the visual impact of the all and added a mesmerizing aesthetic appeal.